Hi there, welcome to another video, and today I want to talk about 3 simple but effective steps to write Facebook ad copy in the right way, okay? So you don't know me, my name is Gerson. I have been working in Facebook advertising since 2018, and I just wanted to share a little bit of what I have learned. Okay, so let's walk you through the 3 steps that we are going to talk about today. So the first one is going to be research. This is probably the most important one, and in the research step, what you want to find out is about the goals, the values, the challenge, and the pain points of your customer. Okay, so then you can use those later on when you write the copy. Okay, so feel free to dedicate as many time as possible to find out, to research your customer and to find out those specific topics that I just told you right before. This is very, very important, so please don't skip this step. Okay, so now the second step is going to be about structure. Okay, so in order to write Facebook ads that really convert, you need to have an effective structure here. So this is what is going to be the difference between an ad that is okay into an ad that is actually great. Okay, so in the structure, the way you want to structure your ad is the following. So you first of all, you want to have an intro here, and in the intro of the ad you want to express the pain point or the hook that a customer is struggling on. So in that way you get the attention of that customer. Okay, and you don't want this first sentence or this first pain point be more than 25 words. Okay, also this intro could be something like a question or a sentence. Okay, it doesn't matter, but it has to be that pain point. Okay, so then now we are going to move on into the second part of the structure, which is the body. So in the body, here is where you can actually explain the problem the customer are having and what is causing this problem. Okay, and also you want to show the solution of that problem, and you want to show that the solution of that problem is the product that you are selling, that you are advertising. Okay, so you want to talk about this product a little bit and about the benefit of that product. Okay, here also it is important that you show some empathy to the customer, especially when you are talking about the problems that they are having. Okay, now finally the third part of the structure is the closing. Okay, the closing is very important as well, and in the closing is where you are going to give the customer some extra incentive to take action now. So not tomorrow, not next week, but now. So this is what you want to do in your ads, and you want to include words or sentences such as, for example, free shipping or limited stock availability or limited time discounts. Okay, this is how you create scarcity. Also, you also want to include a call to action. So basically the call to action is going to tell the customer what they have to do next. So basically what they have to do next is going to this product page or shop now or learn more or find out more by clicking in the following link. Okay, that is a call to action, and that is also very important. And this is all when it comes to the structure. So just to recall, the structure is composed by intro, the body, and the closing. Okay, now let's move on into the third step, and the third step is going to be the hook selection. So if you don't know what a hook is, basically a hook is something that your customer are struggling on, and it's going to be something that your customer is going to resonate with straight away, because this is something that they are going to be is going to attract their attention. So this is why it's so important that you include this hook or this pain point in the first sentence, as I said before, in the structure part. Okay, now there are a few ways to find the hooks, and I'm going to give you 2 ways. So the first way is to research on the internet and on different websites, or even on your own website about the reviews of your own product. So in those reviews of your own product, you are going to be able to see the conversation that they are having right now. Okay, so and you are going to find out some hooks out of that conversation. Also, another ways to find those hooks are looking into forums about that specific product or that specific topic, or looking into Facebook groups. Okay, Now, the second way that you can find hooks in a very strategic way is what I call the before after grade. So basically, the before after grade describe the customer before buying your product and after buying your product. So, for example, what the customer have before buying your product versus what your customer have after buying your product. Also, how do your customer feel before buying your product and how they feel after buying the product. What is the customer average day before buying your product and what is the customer average day after buying your products. And finally, what is the customer status before purchasing your product and after purchasing your product. Okay, so those are things that are very effective actually. And remember that the longer the distance from the before and after to the after stage, also the higher is the perceived value for the customer when it comes to that advertised product. Okay. All right, so this is a little bit the three steps I wanted to talk today. And now that you know those three steps, I wanted to give you an example here, so you can see better how you could actually use those steps in a real life case. Okay, so I'm gonna give you two ads, an example of two ads, and one of those ads is actually a ad copy that is mediocre, and the other one is an ad copy that is actually very good and really follow this three-step process that I just said right here. Okay, so the first ad copy said the following. Oh, by the way, so this ad is going to be about a yoga business that sells online yoga courses. Okay, so now that you have this context, let's go into the ad copy. So the first ad copy says the following. Leverage your yoga morning routine with this 21 days challenge and build a regular habit. Get it today for 20% off the full price here. Okay, so this is the first ad copy. And the second ad copy is the following. Wondering what is the right yoga sequence you should follow? The reality is that many yoga practitioners, especially in the earlier days, fail on building a habit because they either do the position the wrong way or choose the wrong sequences to start off. This is why we have created a 21 days morning routine challenge with a specific set of sequences to help yogi beginners get into the practice and build a lifestyle habit. Some of the benefits of doing the challenges are being present, gaining flexibility, boosting the immune system, and reducing anxiety. Book the challenge today and get 20% off the full price. Learn more on how to get it below and start feeling the benefit of doing yoga in the first 7 days. Okay, so I hope you have been able to notice the difference between those two ad copies. So you remember of the first ad copy, the first ad copy was like really very silly actually, and there wasn't really any structure on it. So it really said like leverage your yoga morning routine with this 21 day challenge and build regular habits. Get it today for 20% off the full price here. Okay, so that's it. So it's like kind of very simple and doesn't really give you so much things to do. There is no structure here, so definitely I wouldn't write this ad copy. So instead, the second one is actually very good, and you have noticed it follow all those three steps, and it's also continue the conversation that the customer is having in their head by saying sentences such as, for example, wondering what is the right yoga sequence you should follow, or for example, building a lifestyle habit. Okay, so which are things that the customer are currently struggling and are very strong hooks to use here. Okay, so I hope you have really enjoyed this video and you have also learned from watching this video. And thank you so much for watching it. If you have made it until here, please like and subscribe if this has given you some value. Also feel free to ask me anything related with Facebook ad copy right below in the comments. Okay, so that is everything for this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!